Hello, we're here today to talk about tsunami awareness and safety. What is a tsunami and where do they happen? A tsunami is a series of large ocean waves usually created by major earthquake on the seafloor, a landslide, or volcanic activity. Tsunamis are not affected by tides or currents. A tsunami in the ocean means the whole water column is moving, not just the surface. A tsunami can strike any ocean shoreline. When tsunami waves enter shallow water, they rise to form massive moving water called run-up. The run-up, which can be many feet high, then rushes onto shore, striking the coast with tremendous destructive force. If you are on the shore and in a low coastal area, you should know that a tsunami could arrive within minutes after the earth shakes. A devastating tsunami can also happen when a major earthquake happens far away. Recent earthquakes in Chile and Japan have caused tsunami strikes in Hawaii, Alaska, Washington, Oregon, and California, causing the loss of life and millions of dollars in property damage. The tsunami danger period can continue for many hours as the waters move onto land, recede, and then return. Sometimes the second or third waves are more devastating than the first. A tsunami can occur during any season of the year and at any time, day or night. There are some distinct warning signs of a tsunami impending. A strong earthquake felt in the coastal area that causes difficulty standing. A noticeable rapid rise or fall in the coastal waters, or a loud roaring sound coming from the ocean. You can prepare for a tsunami ahead of time by finding out if your home, school, workplace, or other frequently visited places are in a tsunami hazard area or evacuation zone. If they are, know their height above sea level and their distance from the coast and other high-risk waters. Evacuations may be based on these numbers. Plan evacuation routes to safe locations from these places. If possible, pick locations 100 feet above sea level or as far as 2 miles inland, away from the coast. If you cannot get this high or far, go as high and far as you can. Every foot inland and upward may make the difference. An alternative in some areas is vertical evacuation, which means going to the high floor of a tall building. Find out what your school's evacuation plan is and make plans to pick up your children in assembly areas. Put together a family emergency plan and a portable disaster supplies kit that is easily accessible and contains basic items that you and your family may need in an emergency. Practice walking evacuation routes. Familiarity may save your life. Be able to follow your escape route at night and during inclement weather. Practicing your plan will make it easier to understand and do in an actual emergency. If you are a coastal visitor, find out about the local tsunami safety procedures. What should you do when a tsunami may happen? If you are in a coastal area and feel a strong earthquake, drop, cover, and hold on. You should first protect yourself from an earthquake. When the shaking stops, move quickly to higher ground away from the coast. A tsunami may be coming within minutes. Be prepared for aftershocks, which frequently happen after earthquakes. Each time the earth shakes, drop cover and hold on. Move to your designated safe location or as far inland and uphill as possible. Know the difference of what you should do during a tsunami watch, a tsunami advisory, or a tsunami warning. During a tsunami watch, use the NOAA weather radio, all hazards, or listen to local radio or TV for updated information. Locate loved ones and review evacuation plans. Be ready to move quickly if a tsunami warning is issued. During a tsunami advisory, because of the threat of a potential tsunami that may produce strong currents or waves dangerous to those in or near the beach, local officials may close the beaches, evacuate harbors and marinas, and ask ships to reposition to deep water. Obey their directions. During a tsunami warning, if you hear a tsunami warning siren, detect signs of a tsunami, or hear about a tsunami warning on the radio or TV, leave immediately. Ask your neighbors who may need help leaving to come with you and offer assistance. Bring pets with you to keep them safe. Take your disaster supplies kit. Having supplies will make you more comfortable. Move to higher ground as far inland as possible. Watching a tsunami near the shore is dangerous, and it is against the law to remain in an evacuated area. Keep listening to NOAA Weather Radio, All Hazards, or local radio or TV for the latest updates. Know also when it is safe to return after a tsunami. Return home only after local officials tell you it's safe. A tsunami is a series of waves that may continue for hours. Do not assume that after one wave the danger is over. The next wave may be larger than the first. Stay away from damaged areas so emergency responders can have full access. Stay out of any buildings that have water around them. Be careful re-entering buildings or home. Tsunami-driven floodwaters may have damaged this building's structural integrity. And as always, if you desire more information or want another way to be involved, please visit tsunami.gov with the latest, most up-to-date information on warnings, watches, advisories, and any other breaking news throughout the world regarding tsunamis. You are always free to visit this website as well as your community's local emergency management website. Be safe and remember, knowledge is power.